Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited to bring to you a cleaning video from my new house, so if it looks different, that's why. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of unpacking and a lot of cleaning, so I hope this gives you some cleaning motivation to get some things done in your house as well. I know these kind of videos always do for me, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give it a big like. So the first place I wanted to get started was in my bedroom. I like to start here if I can in the day, otherwise I'll start in my kitchen with my dishes, but I like to get started in here so that way it feels like I'm ready to go for the day. Everything's started and fresh and just ready to go. I like to come in and see a fresh made bed, plus I like to put my laundry on here and fold it so I don't have to move around blankets that are heaped in the middle of the bed. So this is one of the first places I like to get started. I really think it sets the mood for my day.
I look your way and then of course drop everything. You walk over and ask if I'm alright. Hey, whatever it takes to break the ice. Don't walk away, there's more to say. I just need the courage to let you know what's on my mind. Like every time you pass by, something just feels right. Not apathy, it's energy locked up that's ready to scream and shout. I won't make the same mistake twice. I'm ready to shake up and break the ice. Maybe a joke first, maybe a pickup line, but either one of those is just a waste of time. I need a better way, I need some inspiration, something that better explains all my motivation. To meet you, know you, and be on your mind. I have to, but how do I put this right? Don't overcomplicate, just say hi.
So the next place I moved into was my boys' room, and I don't always make their beds. I help my littlest one a lot because it's still hard for him to make his bed since it's on the top, but I don't always make my boys' beds, but sometimes I will just to help them out, especially if I know they have a lot of other chores that they're going to help me with throughout the day. I try to do something nice for them because I think it tends to make them want to help me as well when I'll do something to help them, and then I ask them for help and they come in and they're like, "Mom, you made my bed." And so it's a nice surprise for them now and then.
Shake up and break the ice. Do you have a roadmap that I can try? 'Cause I think I just got lost in your eyes. I have to tell you, I really want to. Whenever I look in your eyes, I won't make the same mistake twice. I'm ready to shake up and break the ice.
So now I'm moving into the kitchen and I'm marking off what I've already gotten done for the day. A lot of times I'll prepare my list the night before, or I'll do it first thing in the morning, like when I sit down to have breakfast, and just kind of plan out my day and see what I need to get done. What I'm doing right now is cleaning off my counters and just trying to get this area, my baking counter, cleared up. There's some cups and things on there from earlier in the day and some things I cleaned up out of our bar area downstairs that I wanted to make sure I got washed and recycled. So yeah, that area is kind of a catch-all and a throw-all area. And now I'm changing my garbage because I like to have that fresh and ready to go for the day, so that way I can just toss things in as I'm going and I don't have to stop and do it later. So I'm changing my bag and getting that taken out to the garage where it goes. All right, so I was seriously having the most difficult time with this bag right here and could not get it to open. So I was finally tackling this stack of dishes. I'm going to be selling those online, and they'd been sitting on my baking counter forever and driving me crazy. So I finally got those taken out to a stand I'd put up in the garage, and now I was just getting this counter wiped off and fresh and ready for the day. So now I'm pulling my microwave apart and just taking the things out, wiping the inside of that out, because it was on my list for the day to go ahead and clean out the microwave. And I like to give myself different deep cleaning projects that I'll do every single day or most every day of the week. I'll try to do something extra deep cleaning wise. So today the microwave was one of those projects that I wanted to get done. It wasn't so dirty that you couldn't use it yet, but it was to the point where it was going to get like that if I didn't keep up on it. So I wanted to make sure that I kept on keeping it clean, getting any grease out. There were some splatters up above. And then I wanted to get my dishwasher. All my dishes were clean. I had started that the night before, and I wanted to get it unloaded so I could reload the dishes from breakfast into the dishwasher.
To say, you should hear it. Oh, I'm happy to make time for your feelings, but you have to admit I already do. Let's just break it down to you and me uptown, dancing all around till the disco ball pops. But I have to be me, and everyone can see your anger is misplaced, and I'm gonna tell you. Don't hate me 'cause I get attention. Don't turn me into what I'm not. I have to be me 24/7, and I ain't never gonna stop. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. No, oh, oh, oh. And I ain't never gonna stop.
So my littlest one was starting to get antsy, and my husband decided to sit down with him and his brother Zane and play some puzzles.
I've tried so many times.
Mom, I completed my puzzle!
Yeah, now you can do a new one. Let me see.
I completed it by myself!
So,
Yes.
good at that.
And also be the hit of the party. Let's just break it down to you and me uptown, dancing all around till the disco ball pops. But I have to be me, and everyone can see your anger is misplaced, and I'm gonna tell you. Don't hate me 'cause I get attention. Don't turn me into what I'm not. I have to be me 24/7, and I ain't never gonna stop. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Never gonna stop. No, 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 no. gonna stop. No, no. Oh, I ain't never gonna stop. I ain't never gonna stop now, baby. Never gonna stop now, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, no. I ain't never gonna stop now, baby. Ooh. Never gonna stop now, baby.
I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like I have an endless supply of dirty cups and glasses in my house. I don't know if it's because we have 8 people living in the house, or if it would be the same even with just a couple of kids and a couple of adults in the house. Let me know in the comments below. Is that something that you'd struggle with, or what is like the main dish in your house that you're always feeling like you have a never-ending supply of? Now the dishes from my bar are the one thing that I only hand wash. I never put these in the dishwasher. A couple of these I found at thrift stores, and so the glasses are kind of vintage, and I'm just always so afraid to put them in the dishwasher. This pan that I'm about to hand wash, Matt and I picked up a 3-pack of these. It had a large, a medium, and a small frying pan in them, and we picked them up at Walmart. And you guys, I absolutely love these. They were very inexpensive and they are so nice. They're so easy to clean, easy to cook in. Nothing has stuck to them. They are just wonderful, and I think they cost us less than $20. So as I'm cleaning my kitchen, I always like to turn on my scent warmer for the day, and I am using honeysuckle scent wax warmers. It's a mainstay brand from Walmart. I actually got the warmer at Walmart, and I love this one because it has the indicator light on it, and it makes my house smell so good. I really like having it in the kitchen because I don't have to worry about a wax spill anywhere else. But you guys, this is one of my favorite things to do during the day, is not the sweeping that you're seeing me do. I actually hate sweeping, but I know it has to be done. But turning on my scent warmer and just getting the house smelling. Right now I'm still using summer scents, but getting it smelling like flowers, or when it starts to get cooler, I'll start using some fall scents, some like caramel scents or apple scents. But right now I'm still loving the summer flowers. So after I've finished all of cleaning off my counters and getting my dishes done, I always do my sweeping after the table and everything has been wiped off. I like to start the day with a freshly swept floor. I do this every single morning, early afternoon, at least almost every, depending on how busy we are. But I try to get to this every day because very quickly in my house, it can get so gross underneath our table. There are just so many people eating at the table. So this is something that has to be done every single day. Now I'm finally starting my first load of laundry for the day. I always try to do a load of darks. Sometimes I'll do them in my other wash machine upstairs. Today I had so many darks that needed washed that I decided to utilize both washing machines because I have one in my kitchen and also in my downstairs bathroom. So I try to keep up on doing darks every single day if I can, because there's just always a load of them. But I try to do 2 full baskets of laundry a day in our house, and that's those tall standing baskets, not usually like a small basket, but I at least try to get 1 big load of laundry done a day if that's all I can get to. But as you can see, I'm now loading the upstairs wash machine as well with some darks so I can get the whole basket just done in one shot.
Fire it up, that party lighting. Make the room fill up with lightning. On the dance floor, no more.
So there are some tasks that I alternate in my house throughout the week. I vacuum my floor every single day in my living room because of the dark carpet. But now I'm doing the downstairs fireplace tile, and I'm also going to move into the upstairs and do the foyer as well, mop that area. So I try to alternate between vacuuming my upstairs and my downstairs, and then mopping my kitchen floor, and then mopping these smaller tile areas in the bathroom, and then dusting and mirrors. So I just kind of alternate between those unless something really needs to be done. So this is the foyer floor, and I always do the foyer floor, the bar floor, which I actually didn't get to on this day, and then my downstairs tile in front of the fireplace. And I try to put those all on the same day. So now I'm vacuuming my living room floor, which, like I said, I do every single day. And I'm using these paper scents in cranberry mandarin. They're actually meant to go in a paper warmer, but I can put them right inside of my dustbin, and they really make it smell good. They kind of get rid of that like old dusty smell. I found them like a year ago, and I've actually had that package for a long time, and the scent lasts forever. So every time I empty it, I just throw a couple of those in. It doesn't take very many.
It's so electric, keeps us united. Yeah, you better get excited. Don't let go of this feeling. This is real. We're not dreaming, keeps us all united. Everybody better get excited. It's so electric, keeps us united. Yeah, you better get excited. Don't let go of this feeling. This is real. We're not dreaming, keeps us all united. Everybody better get excited.
So I was finally getting to my load that I had air dried. I always air dry some of my clothes, and I'll do that in the evening before I go to bed. I'll stick the air dry cycle on, and then sometimes I'll have to restart it in the morning, but other times it'll be done. And that's usually my husband's and some of my son's shirts. Anything that are really delicate or have pictures that I don't want to crack on the front, I'll air dry those. So I was taking care of hanging and putting some of that stuff away, but I'll also take my clothes throughout the day, and instead of going to everybody's closets and putting everything away right away, I'll just leave them laying in piles of who they go to in my room. My older kids will come and get their clothes, and then some of my younger ones, I'll help them out, but a lot of them will just come in and get their piles of clothes and put them away themselves throughout the day. And then before I go to bed at night, or before my husband's ready to go to bed, when I have my last load that I'm getting ready to fold, then I'll just put everything away in the evening. So now that I've finished up pretty much all of my daily chores, I was getting into more of the projects. And so one of the things I'm trying to do is, of course, get my house unpacked. So I wanted to start with some of these boxes in the living room. And these ones I've been putting off because they have my kids' toys that were just basically packed in miscellaneous boxes from our old toy room. And I just kind of threw them all together. We were getting to the end of our moving, and I was like, you know what, we'll go through and we'll separate and decide. So one of the things that I did to help myself was to bring out a bag, and you'll see it come out here in a minute. I brought out a bag for donations, because even though we had said when we moved the stuff, oh, we're going to keep this and that, we ended up realizing as we were unpacking that there were things that the kids just didn't want anymore, which really surprised me. It was a nice, pleasant surprise. And the kids actually came over, and this was like Christmas to them, you guys. They were so excited to see some of these toys they hadn't played with in a while. and Aspen came over and he got all excited because he was helping deliver things to his sister Ireland to her room. So this was actually a lot of fun having the kids help look through the boxes and unpack things. At first I thought it was going to be a little bit more difficult because, you know, when you get kids with toys, they just want to play with them, but they were actually excited to take them and put them away in their room. So this was really nice. I hope today's video gave you some cleaning motivation as well. If you like these kind of videos, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. It's free to do so. Click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. I do post them every Sunday, and our next series coming up is going to be on homeschooling since we start in September. So I'm excited to put those out for you, and I will see you next week, guys. Bye.